Hey everyone, I'm going to go through each card individually and then I'm going to give you the overall meaning of everything together. This is what the month of July 2019 has in store for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is the Death card. This is an end of a cycle, a new beginning, a change, transformation, closing one door to open the next, an unexpected change. This also talks about letting go of unhealthy attachments. You need to embrace these things, these changes and transitions. All right, next we have the Eight of Wands. This is a swift moving news. This could also point to travel by air. This could talk about laser focus on intention, striking while the iron's hot. This could be information coming to you. And this could also ask you to move swiftly. Here we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is a lack of inner joy, a smugness, maybe rethinking what you want in life. Perhaps your desires are never fulfilled. Maybe you have that black hole, constantly putting something in. You're never fulfilled, never fulfilled. And this could also point to valuing people and not things. All right, next we have the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, trauma, obsessing over what is not working. Keeping you up at night, eating away at you. This can also point to depression. Next, we have the Two of Cups. This is an important union, a partnership, shared value, seeing eye to eye, appreciating each other. This could also talk about connecting with each other or connecting with other people. Maybe people noticing you now. And this can also point to unions and contracts. Coming together. Here we have the Four of Wands, and this is a stable foundation, happiness, enjoying the fruits of your labor, marriage, community, the home or home, a celebration within the home. This could be a possible new home or renovation. Here we have the King of Cups. This could be water energy, so this could possibly be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this could also point to a mentor, someone who comes in to help you. But with this, if it's not pointing towards a person, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign, it could be someone that has the attributes of a water sign. They're emotional, they're honest, they're loyal, things like that. They can also, on the negative side, be highly emotional, in that way. And moody sometimes. But with this talks about a balance between the head and the heart, emotional control. You gotta manage situations logically. All right, next we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is emotional loss or blocked creativity. This could say that the gifts of the cup are being wasted, and this could point to emotional pain or instability. All right, next we have the Star card. And the Star card talks about hope, healing, faith, rebuilding, better times are ahead, a welcome reprieve after destruction. You've endured challenges. You've been stripped clean of the things that are holding you back. This is healing rifts and reuniting with family members in that way too. We're also having a renewed sense of power. Next, we have the King of Wands, and this is fire energy, so this could possibly be Aries, Leo, or Sag. This could be you here. But in reverse like this could be someone between the ages of 25 to 35, or, I shouldn't know. It should be 30 or older. Let me say it that way. This should be somebody who's 30 years or older. It doesn't necessarily have to go by that, but this could be fire energy. And when it is like this could be reckless, anger, impulsiveness, those negative attributes of the fire sign. But if it's not, this is also saying to you maybe impossible expectations. Don't let success get to your head. Maybe you're not ready to be a leader. Perhaps you lack the energy, experience, and enthusiasm to accomplish what you set out to. This could be you taking a back seat, giving away your power. Maybe you're afraid to be different. This could be someone who's breaking promises or promises being broke. This can also point to ego or egotistical and bully tactics. All right, next we have the Tower card. And with the Tower card, my card's just getting all over the place. All right, the Tower card is about a sudden upheaval or disaster or a foundational shift. This could be the destruction of something built upon false beliefs. This can point to a positive spiritual awakening and breaking away from the old way. Wiping the board clean and starting over. All right, here we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This could be a lack of fortune or resisting change or a sense of bad luck, or maybe you're trying to cling to control. This can also be a sense of breaking cycles. It can also be the universe is dishing out what it likes and you're just going to have to take it. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles, and this is a balancing decisions, adapting to change, cutting down on tasks. And evaluating those things as well, about what's breaking balance in your life. Next, we have the Eight of Swords, and with the Eight of Swords, this is imprisonment, self-victimization, an entrapment, restricted by fear, surrendering your power to something, doubt, worries, other people's opinions holding you back. You're letting these things get to you and hold you back. Here we have the Two of Swords, and this is a stalemate or difficult choices, but you must make it regardless. Perhaps you can't see the solution for your problem, but it's usually right in front of you sometimes. And it could be that you don't want to see the problem or the solution at all. And this could also be you need to look at things logically and then trust your gut, but you don't evade it. All right, so apparently there are some type of changes that are going on in this month, some type of transition. It could be the end of a cycle and the beginning of something new. That's what it means with death. Something ends to create something new. One door closes to open the next. You obviously are getting some type of news come in, or either you're going to be traveling, or perhaps it's telling you that news could come in, or you're going to have to act swiftly about a situation. And I wonder if it has to revolve, because there's some sense of you're not happy with what you have received here, what you're getting. You're not happy with it. And I think there's information coming in to you, some type of news, and I think you're not happy about it. I think you lack the joy about it, and I think you're not getting what you wanted, and you're not happy with it. And it's causing you stress internally and mentally because you're worrying over it, you're wondering about it, and it's eating at you, it's keeping you up at night. It's like where you sit in bed and you want to go to sleep, but you're tossing and turning because you've got something on your mind that's worrying you and bothering you, and there's anxieties and fears. And it could be about a trauma. It could revolve around a friend, a family member, a partner, that you're involved with, a romantic partner or a colleague. But this could also revolve within yourself, and this could also revolve around a contract of some sort. Whether it's a business contract, a marriage, a divorce, a contract to buy a house. The reason I say house is because next is the Four of Wands, which deals around the home and the community. So again, I think the information that's come in either revolves around a house, a home, or some type of family, friend, or partner that you have, whether business or romantic. And that person could be a water sign, or it could be this King of Cups here. It could be that person, and I feel that it could possibly be because you're not satisfied. So what I say here is probably maybe you have a contract to start a new job, and this is the person that you're having to deal with. Maybe they got the position and you're upset about it. Or maybe this is someone you're trying to, the person you're trying to get hired by. This could also be where you're selling a home and this is the person you're buying from, or this is the person you're selling to. Or this, like I said, could just be a family member. Since this does around the home, or this could be someone that you're involved with. And it can also revolve around community as well. So basically it could be friend, partner, family, or colleague. But regardless, there is information that's coming in and you're not happy about the information you got. And I wonder if it not does around a home or a contract, or trying to purchase a home or sell a home of some sort, because I just keep getting this home energy, or maybe you're going to move to a new home and things are not turning out the way you expected. But here with this, it's saying, you got to look at these things logically. Don't let your emotions get the better of you, because this information that comes in about this situation has you upset, and it has you, maybe your expectations were a little too high, or, what I call, impossible expectations, or it could be your ego getting in the way, or perhaps you feel like you're reckless, or you're impulsive, or you're angry about the situation that's happened here. So it kind of bothers you a little bit. But two, this can also be that promises are broken. Like I said, it could be a contract of some sort and it didn't turn out, and that means the promise was broken in some sense that you thought. But moving on here from this, it could be a person you're involved in, or it could just say to you, look at things logically, don't lose your head. And this Ace of Cups could be that sense of pain or emotional instability. With the Ace of Cups in reverse. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it could be something is being wasted, or some type of emotional pain or instability. And it's probably caused you some heartache. I get here because I think you feel like the universe is against you, or you just have bad luck, or it's not going the way you had hoped. As you turn this wheel, it's like, oh no, fortune is turned against me. And it's saying to you to have hope for this contract or this relationship or this union, whatever it may be. And you might need to adapt to the change or alter circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Like, let certain things go. Like, I'm trying to think of a word I want to use. Where, you know, it's saying that you can rebuild it, have hope. It's not all gone, you know, like I think it has to revolve around that contract or that person or that relationship or that friend or family member. And it's like, just have hope, have faith. You can rebuild after this destruction that has gone on. And it's like, don't lose your head. Don't let things get better at you. Don't use a bully tactic to get what you want. And it could be someone else doing that to you. This could be someone else you're dealing with. For all I know, you could be doing a contract for 2 other people. And this person's trying to bully you or bully that other person to get what they want. But it's saying here, things are going to have to be wiped away and start anew. And you're going to have that awakening to that. And it could be around this person. Like I said, the other person on the end of the contract, if this is you. And it could just say you and, you know, you within your own self. But I get this feeling of the Tower card saying to you that there is going to be an unexpected change, a sudden upheaval. Things are going to have to change. We're going to have to break away from the old way. We can't do it that way. It's not going to happen. Maybe perhaps you had false beliefs of, what did I say before? Impossible expectations. Like, oh, I expected to get something from this person and it wasn't what I thought. So now I have to start over again. You see that? Because you had impossible expectations of what you may have got for your home or within a relationship or whatever it may be. And so now with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you could say, gosh, you're resisting the change and you're trying to cling to the control of this situation and you feel unstable about it because you like to keep that control. You don't want to hand it over, but you can't control everything. And also with this, you could have that feeling of bad luck, or things are not going to go my way, or the universe is out to get me. You know, like, just bad luck. Things are not going the way I want. But here with this Two of Pentacles, it's saying to you, stop clinging to control. Adapt to the change that needs to be set. It could be about this relationship. Could be about this contract. Whether it's about selling a home or moving somewhere, or for a contract for a loan, you know, to renovate a home. It could be that as well. And this could be the person that you're working with to get it done. Either way, whether, like I said, it's a contract or whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a partnership, a colleague that you're working with, whatever it may be, but it's saying to you here with this Two of Pentacles, you need to adapt to this change and you need to balance and cut down on things. Like, say if you want to sell this home, you might have to say, okay, I will sell you this home. I would really like to keep, say you want to sell it for $150,000. I will still sell it for $150,000, but I'll pay the covering cost. I mean, the closing cost, sorry. Or, another example would be they come into the home and you want $150,000, but they want the piano, and you say, okay, instead of you buying the piano from me, how about we keep the price and I'll just give you the piano for free? Or let's say instead of me having to refix the roof on the house to get you to buy it at $150,000, I'll sell it to you for $135,000. Or it could be if it's a contract for a job. It could say, you know, instead of paying me $20 an hour, if you can't and you rather pay me $15, give me an extra week's paid vacation somewhere, or just an extra week of holiday. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And it could be, you know, maybe instead of me working every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I work every Monday, Tuesday, Friday. You know, it's something that you're altering and you're giving and taking and figuring out what can work and what isn't, and having to let these certain expectations you have go, even if it's in a relationship, friendship, or partnership. Whatever thing it may be, you know, maybe you need to help me out more around the house. Could be something like that. And in exchange, I might give you money. It could be a kid for all I know, you know, a teenager. But it's things like that where it's a give and take. And here with this Eight of Swords is you have some type of doubt or opinions, and you're not wanting to see. There's something going on here with perhaps you're not wanting to adapt to that change, and you're not wanting to do that because you're not, it's like, this is these swords, and it's like, I doubt I'll get the offer I truly want. I doubt I'll find the love I ever want. I might not be as pretty as I think I am. Someone might never love me. You know, I'm not going to get the wish I want. And these are things that you constantly go around in your mind, and you're not looking at for the solution in either one of these with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. And it's saying you need to change, you need to adapt, and you need to cut and let go or alter what needs to be done to bring balance and get what you want. But don't let these things in your mind that hold you back, oh, I ain't good enough to get it, or I won't get what I want. You know, things like that. Fears and doubts that we give to ourselves, self-doubts. And sometimes you're going to have to make a choice, and you can't evade it. You know, you need to look at it logically, trust your gut, and make the choice. And perhaps you're not wanting to, because sometimes it's saying here you don't see the solution to your problem. This could be you not even wanting to deal with the problem. You're not wanting to even look at it because maybe you doubt yourself and what you'll get. But it's saying to you, you're going to have to make the choice regardless. Take the blindfold off. See that these things are rendering you and they come from you. Don't doubt yourself. Move forward. Make the choice. All right? So yeah, that's... Oh, I did want to say, I did pull a clarifier for this Two of Cups, and it was the Hangman that went over it. So that does point to some kind of halt. So that could be a halt in a contract, halt in a relationship, halt to some type of partnership. So I did want to add that in. And I also pulled a clarifier for for the Four of Wands, and got the Ten of Swords in reverse, which means some kind of defeat. And it did not turn out the way you expect. So perhaps you didn't get to sell that home the way you wanted, or the happy, loathsome home that you wanted, or you wanted to be able to celebrate something and you can't. It could be that. It's just saying that things did not go the way you expected. All right? But it's like you have a new beginning. You know, something didn't go that way you wanted. That's okay. Move on from it and go on to something better. Figure out a way around it. Make that decision. All right? I forgot to throw those in there, but I hope that didn't mess you up. So this is a general reading, and it may not resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If you would like a personal private reading with me, go on over to my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings, and book an appointment with me. And until next time, I will leave a link in the description below. And until next time, I send you guys so much love, happiness, and blessings. Till next time, bye.